Hi guys, it's Mark Zicree, Mr. Sci-Fi, also known as Mark Zicree of Space Command, and I am here at Sony Columbia TriStar Studios in Culver City for the Produced By conference. It's been going yesterday and today, Saturday and Sunday, but to me this is something far more auspicious. This is the former MGM Studios. This is where Wizard of Oz was shot, and more germane to me, this is where Twilight Zone was shot. So if you'd been here any time between 1959 and 1964, you could have seen them shooting A Stop at Willoughby, or The Howling Man, or Eye of the Beholder, or any of those amazing 156 episodes of the Twilight Zone, 92 of which were written by Serling himself. And many of these are the same buildings. This is you could have been here 50 plus years ago, and you could have seen Rod Serling or Doug Hayes or George Clayton Johnson or Buck Houghton or any of the hundreds of actors who worked on Twilight Zone, Lee Marvin, Elizabeth Montgomery, etc., etc. Agnes Moorehead, The Invaders was shot here, Nightmare 20,000 Feet was shot here, on and on. This was the greatest studio in the world, of course, during the golden age of Hollywood, and I was actually here when I was a teenager. When I was 13, they had the great MGM auction. And across the street from here, there are now condominiums. But in the day, that was the amazing backlot. There's actually a book that shows the backlot. And this is, of course, one of the sound stages. This may have even been a sound stage where they shot Twilight Zone. Amazing, 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 amazing. And I went there to that auction, and they had all of the props and costumes and everything on exhibit that they were going to be auctioning. They had the time machine. They had stuff from Forbidden Planet. They had, you name it. There was one room that was just Roman armor. They had the Wizard of Oz. I saw the hourglass, the witch's hourglass. It was just staggering. It went on and on and on. I snuck behind the barricades and went onto the back lot. And there was actually a fake brick wall that was coming off one of the buildings, and I actually took that piece home. So I still have that piece. And but this is but it's good that this is still a studio. So many of the studios are gone. So many of the greatest parts of Hollywood, you can still find them. You can still dig up this history, but I think it's wonderful that this is still an active studio, still shooting movies, still shooting TV shows. In fact, I was just here the other day to meet with Will Smith's company on a project. So I'm just awash with the memories of Hollywood and the memories of my childhood, the television shows I loved, and they can still continue to run because thanks to TV and film, we were able to see what was done 50, 60, 100 years ago. So until then, until next time, it's Mark Zicree, Mr. Sci-Fi. See you soon. Bye-bye.